Hey, welcome back. So I've been working on this 3D printable shelf, which I think really pushes the boundaries as far as what's available out there on Quilts and Thingiverse. What I'm aiming to make is to create a 3D printable file that's easy to print, and then once it's done, take it from your build plate and directly put it up on the wall or even on your desk to display all of your art. So let's get started, and I'll show you guys how I made this 3D printable shelf in today's build video. To design the shelf, I use Photoshop to take a picture of my wall and then figure out how I want the aesthetics of the shelf to look like. After that, I took the finalized shape into Fusion 360 and started figuring out how I could design this to be lightweight and functional. One of the nice things about the design is the multiple mounting points that it has available. Because of that, creating a bracket to attach it to the wall was really simple. And in the future, I could also make various different mounts for maybe attaching it to command hooks or a pegboard. I 3D printed this using a generic Amazon filament. I believe this one cost me about $14. And as far as how much these shelves cost to make, each shelf takes about 300 grams of filament. So that means I can get about 3 of these shelves per spool. So they're about $5 or so, which is pretty comparable to something that I could find easily at Target. To attach the bracket to the main body of the shelf, I used number 4 screws that are self-tapping. I actually got these on Amazon and they were about $1. So any of the hardware that I'll be using in this video, I'll leave in the description in case you want to make your own shelf. Since there's so many mounting points, you can use just about any one of the slots to put the hexagon shelves together. And one thing that I thought about too was this would be great for sellers that are at a con. So if you need to quickly put this together, tear it down afterwards, it could be pretty convenient to use zip ties instead of the 4mm screws. And finally, this last hexagon piece here, I made it in orange PLA just to spice up the colors. Additionally, I feel like it adds a lot of variety as far as the shape of the shelf goes, and it helps to bring some attention to whatever product you put in that specific spot. Finally, I just used some drywall anchors to put it on the wall. And other than that, I'm using just one of these screws for every 4 segments of shelf, since most of the things that I'm putting on here aren't very heavy and it shouldn't have any issues holding this up. One of the main reasons I made the shelf was because I wanted to display all of my 2023 ornaments that I made. And additionally, now I get to have everything that I've made behind me in the recording wall. So hopefully throughout the year, I can keep adding on to this and you guys can see all the things that I have available on my Patreon that are ready for you to 3D print. So let me know what you guys thought. If you have any ideas on things that I can add on to these modular shelves. One of the ideas that I had right now is this shroud that I'm 3D printing currently. What I want to do with this is cover all the electronics when I eventually add lighting onto these shelves. To the shelf. So for this example that I have here, I'm adding a couple of gears to make the shelf look very steampunk. I can also make another variation to make it look earthy, which is another theme that I also really like. If you would like to follow on the progress of this shelf, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And additionally, if you would like to 3D print any of the things that you saw in this video, check out our Patreon where we're releasing 3 files a month. Most of the time, we're actually giving away an extra freebie every month. So just take a look at our Patreon and see if any of those files are free. You can instantly download them and get printing. Thanks for sticking around until the end of the video. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.